Hello?
Oh, hello. Sorry.
Someone called me at this number, and I'm returning their phone call.
Yeah, this is Colin. We talked last weekend.
Yeah, I've been going through a challenge with my church.
Oh, yeah, the music thing.
Yeah, it's very unkind what they did to me, and I've been trying to get other people. I was mailed something from the fans that was very discouraging. I was mailed a CD. A young guy mailed me a CD showing his dad. That's a Christian Science teacher and practitioner, and the Ku Klux Klan organization from Michigan.
Oh.
And he's on the board named Thomas Black. And I said, well, I can see why I've been facing opposition at the Christian Science Church.
Yeah.
With that kind of thought and that kind of behavior. And I was so shocked about my music. I'm still upset about it because I wrote beautiful music for the new Christian Science hymnal. But it's one of those things. I do need someone that is honest and legitimate that can help me. I'm getting ripped off, I told you, by CCLI, Christian Copyright Licensing. Didn't I tell you that story about them?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, I was dating a fundamentalist, a woman from the Calvary Chapel Church, the mega churches. That's one of those the modern churches. And
Yeah.
she liked my religious music, so she told CCLI, Christian Copyright Licensing, about my songs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, CCLI, Christian Copyright Licensing, published 250 of my songs. Now, they didn't tell me. They only put online the words to the song, not the music.
Oh.
So after they published my songs, the first 6 years I didn't get a royalty check.
Yeah.
And then I started getting phone calls from churches that have a license with CCLI. Churches don't use a hymnal anymore. They go to CCLI, which just shows the music on the web, and they have a band to play the music. That's the Lutheran, Quaker, Calvary Chapel, Foursquare, all these churches. That's what the churches use now. Okay, what happened was then I started getting phone. I get a lot of phone calls from you fans from being on the Tim and Eric show.
Mm-hmm.
I started getting a whole bunch of phone calls from people that had a license. We want to do your songs, but we can't do your songs if the song is not complete with the words and music.
Yeah.
And so then the churches promised to. I told them it costs money to copy the lead sheets. And then I ran across musicians that could only play by ear. So I had to put my piano playing and singing on the CD so they know what the songs sound like.
Yeah.
I mailed out something like 900 copies of sheet music CDs. So then I started getting a royalty check for $250, but I'd shovel out $1,280 on postage and on copying sheet music and copying CDs.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't even break even.
Yeah.
Now the royalty check has dropped tremendously to just, my last royalty check was $47. And another thing is the churches are supposed to the churches that have a license with CCLI are supposed to write down and monitor each time they use the song, and at the end of the year they're supposed to the songwriters are supposed to get paid that way.
Yeah.
The churches have not been honest. The churches have not been writing down the use of my songs. The churches have been not sending me the payments for my CDs or the sheet music. So what I'm looking for to put an end to this mess, I want to get someone that can set me up with a PayPal account. That way they don't get the sheet music or the CD, not unless they pay for it first.
Huh.
And this is where you come in. I need someone that is honest that can do this for me. Now, I sent out to 5 different fans, and nobody has. I've sent them, and it cost me money and CDs, and nobody copied the. Let's put the stuff on the line for me.
Huh. So, Why can't you set up the PayPal?
Huh?
Why can't you set up the PayPal?
I'm not good at the computer.
Oh, yeah.
And another problem I'm having is I have Time Warner, and the cable goes out all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Their service is terrible. And then if you complain too much about the service not working, instead of them fixing it, they'll cut it off.
Well, isn't Adam running the MySpace?
Well, Adam is atheist. He doesn't run anything with Christian music.
Oh, I see.
That's like Tim and Eric are atheists. So he asked me to get someone else to help me with that.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not sure I'd be comfortable doing that.
Okay, if you have any friends that would, I love your honesty. I wish women would be honest with me like that and tell me they're not interested in dating me because they take my phone number and then they never show up when they're supposed to meet me.
Yeah, they do that.
I love people like you that are honest.
Well, I'm an honest person.
Well, you're wonderful. Well, they need more people like you, especially in organized religion.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have been ripped off all that music.
I'm not sure I know anyone that would be willing to do that. I guess you've asked some of your closer friends to do it.
I've asked something like 200 people.
Oh, wow.
I have one guy that you have to give your bank account, and I've had a no-one situation. So if someone will tell the situation, I'm getting ripped off by this company.
Yeah.
If you really care about me as a fan, if you could just ask around, could you ask the people at your church and tell them what I'm going through?
I might ask around, but PayPal really isn't that complicated. I'm sure you could figure it out. Have you tried? Or
I tried it, and then you get everything. I did everything wrong, and the supervisor called me back and said, I need to get someone to help me with it.
Oh, well.
They helped me my check back.
I see. Well, I'm sorry about that, but I'm not sure I can help you there.
One thing you can do, and I appreciate it as a fan, if you could, Jason the kitty cat got stolen, and I had him made over again, and it cost me $850.
Yeah, I heard about that.
And I need someone who could, if you could send a donation, I'd send you an autographed picture of myself and my acting resume and copies of other shows that I've done on DVD.
Well, how much are you talking?
Well, anything you can afford to send to help me pay for to get Jason the kitty cat back, because the guy I've already from working on Tim and Eric, ventriloquist puppets are expensive. Mm-hmm. He charged me $2,850. I paid the $2,000 already, and now the Tim and Eric show is not being done anymore, and I'm looking for work.
Yeah.